Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, that's right, it's time for another unboxing. Now this one's pretty exciting. You can't really tell what it is from the outside of the box, but oh yeah, as soon as you lift that front lip of the box, boom, hello! Alright, so as you've already seen by the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, you already know what this is. But around this time last year, I was unboxing my 12 luxurious days of Christmas. And now we're kind of getting back into the swing of things. However, this is not for me. This is my sister is turning 30 years old. I'm recording this way ahead of time. It's one of those situations where, I've been saving up to get her this. I've been wanting to get her this for a long time, and it was actually selling out. Now, I know this is a perennial item they constantly have, but I figured, well, I have the money. I better get it now. Otherwise, I'm going to be buying stuff for myself. And when I actually tried to get it, like sometime last week, it was sold out, this particular style. And I know it would come back in stock, but I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. The next time it came back in stock, I decided to get it, even though her birthday is like 4 months away. All right, but I wanted it, so this isn't for me. Why am I unboxing it? Well, I wanted to, number one, just take it all in. Number two, there's not a whole lot of male opinions on YouTube about this bag. There are some fantastic unboxings. I just wanted to throw one more out there. So yes, here we go. This was purchased online through the Louis Vuitton website directly, not a used item, brand new, not a third-party sale, directly from them themselves. So when you do order from them online, again, you saw the shipping box. In this case, this came in the classic, or at least the most recent style of box they're doing with the magnetic closure. And you may have noticed, and no, I did not do this, they gave me, or gave her, I guess I should say, the ribbon, but the box wasn't tied. It was not tied. It was just wrapped around this, which I've already taken out. I'm going to write a little heartfelt happy birthday message on here and put it back in that sleeve. But oh my gosh, I'm not going to try to tie the ribbon, but I think she'll appreciate just the fact that they gave the ribbon to her, even though they didn't tie the box with it. All right, anyway, then you also get this. This includes the return label. This includes the receipt. This includes maybe some care information, so it's always handy to have. And of course, everything they do is just so nice, right? In this nice packaging, the font and everything. All right, so then inside of the box, you do have the dust bag. Now this box is and you probably saw when the lid was on, it's kind of bowed out on each side. That's because, I guess, to fit inside that shipping box, because the bag itself and even this dust bag are wider than the allotment that the box gives you. So as you can see, it's a pretty big bag. Oh yeah, for sure. And that means it was kind of folded up in here. So here we go, the Louis Vuitton dust bag. Pop that open, and then boom, here we go. Classic monogram. It honestly surprises me, and I'm not gonna go off on a tangent here, but when I was looking for review videos, and I'll do that even after I buy the product. I just love unboxings. I love seeing people's faces light up when they get the product and their thoughts on it, even though it's already on the way to me and I'm about to do it myself. But oh my gosh. So yeah, as I was kind of saying, and I promise I'm not going to get too distracted by this line of thinking, but the monogram, I would have thought, is far and away the most popular version. And maybe it very well is. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the other two. There was a darker brown, lighter brown checker pattern, and then there's like a white or off-white and gray checker pattern. Those two look very nice, especially I like the light one with a soft pink interior. But I'm like, folks, this is Louis Vuitton. You have the option to get literally the monogram across it. I mean, if you are carrying a designer bag, and I get it, Sometimes you want to be a little discreet. You don't want to shout to the world that that's what you're carrying. But at the same time, you're paying, and this after tax and shipping was $1,600. Yeah, I know people always ask, state the price and all this stuff. $1,600 to get this to me. And yeah, if I'm paying that much, and even though this isn't for me, but when I have purchased luxury items, always, always, I want the branding in your face. Just know that I had the ability to pay for this item. I know that might sound like, elitist or whatever, but when you're talking luxury, at least for your first bag, now that we have this one, maybe the next one will be one of those other lesser in-your-face bags. So for the first one, though, come on, get the one that's in your face. Shout to the world that you are amazing. Don't hide it, ladies. You are absolutely worth it. And so inside the bag, I also went. Now, this was the biggest decision because honestly, the exterior was a done deal. This was what I was going with. The interior, though, for this one had, if I remember correctly, like a pink lining, a red lining, and then this just beige lining. And folks, the beige. Look how timeless this looks. This looks unbelievably timeless and freaking gorgeous. And that's another reason I wanted to take this video, to tell everyone that this is for my sister, so I don't backtrack and keep this for myself, because now I can't. Now, it's out there in the world. This is my sister's. Because otherwise, oh my gosh, look how freaking amazing this looks. The way they do their labeling, I mean, that just looks so classic. Are you kidding me? And the hardware. I have a bracelet with very similar hardware. Don't mind my fingerprints. To this clasp. It's just gorgeous with the LV there. And then all the little details all around it say Louis Vuitton on all the, I don't know what you call those, just little details there. And yeah, and I'll tell you what, I was not sold originally on these side hanging things. I liked them there just as accents, but I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna scrunch this bag in with those closures. But folks, I'll tell you what I did when I unboxed this originally. I gave those little closures a try, and I love the look of it. So as you probably also know, you do get this wristlet or pouch or whatever you want to call it. The interesting thing for me was this. I was like, what is going on here? So I assume this will go through that clasp like that and stay in there like that, hopefully. Because I thought this would have come pre-attached on here, but no, it didn't. So it's just like that. So if I do want to turn this, I keep saying me like it's mine, but just let me use my imagination for a little bit. So I assume that'll go on here, but this is a very kind of substantial pouch. Again, just freaking beautiful. I can't do this one-handed, and I should have been more prepared, but I do have a little tripod-y thing here, so I can use two hands. All right, let's come over here, and I promise it won't stay at this angle forever. I just want to unzip this pouch first of all, and again, same thing with all the hardware. Boom. LV logo on the zipper. Their zippers are so smooth. It's like cutting, like a hot knife through butter. Those zippers are awesome. Some little labels and tags in there. Again, the beige interior to go with the beige interior of the bag. And then you have this leather stamped logo in there. The stitching just looks excellent. You do have the two pouches in there. Slip your cell phone in there. I would slip mine in there, but I'm using it to record this right now. Okay, so then here we go. Let's actually open this thing up. So one of my concerns, and I'm not going to be shy about it, was, you know, seeing the unboxings, you see that the bag comes folded up, and in this case, the sides kind of crumpled up like that. But this canvas material is pretty darn resilient, so it kind of just pops out into its nice shape automatically. And I mean, look at this. So again, this is the MM. There is a smaller PM version, a larger GM version. I don't know the availability of the other two. So I thought I've heard the PM isn't sold anymore or just very hard to find. GM, I believe, is more readily available, just like the MM. I heard something like the MM was only sold online or something, but I have to, and I think I've seen reviews where people have gotten those in stores, so don't listen to me. I know nothing. So there is this clasp. You saw me undo it when I first unboxed it, but that, of course, there's no zipper across the top, so this will keep it somewhat closed. Just, you know, keep an eye on grabby hands who might be peeking around. And then this D-ring on the inside to attach your pouch, attach your keys, whatever else you want. Again, here's this. Oh, and here, people, I think, prefer ones that are made in Paris. This is actually one of the ones that's made in the USA. Being in the USA myself, you know, we have pride about things that are, you know, made in USA. But so that's kind of cool, though. I know some people will definitely prefer, you know, it to have been made in France, in Paris. This one was not. All right, so anyway, interior pouch, another zipper, which I'm probably not going to be able to do one-handed. And then under here, I've seen people look under this little flap before, get the date of creation or whatever. When I looked mine, I keep saying I can't get all the way up there right now, but I remember looking at it earlier. Again, the stitching. Look at that. The stitching of the handles on the inside. That's one of the nice things about this soft leather. Thin straps, which also kind of concerned me because, you know, if you fill this thing up, are these just going to dig into your shoulder? Well, that's to be determined. But from the reviews I've watched, people aren't too concerned with that. Doesn't seem like. All right, so now let me actually, I don't know what the terminology is, scrunch these sides in with this, with these straps on the sides to give you guys an idea of, I'm sure you've probably, if you're watching this on my little dinky channel, then chances are you've probably watched this many other times on many larger channels. So you've already seen this scrunching in process, which honestly is a lot easier than I thought it would be. You know, it's kind of the suppleness of this canvas that allows it to kind of, you know, take whatever shape you want to give it, but also bounce back. That is the awesome thing, is the bounce back. Okay, so here we go. This is what it looks like when it is kind of scrunched in. And personally, I kind of like it. I like a versatile bag, gives you multiple looks, and that's just kind of nice, honestly. It really is. So that's what it looks like. And yeah, again, the bounce back. That's the cool thing, is when you then do take these things down, probably no matter how long you had them up, it'll bounce. Pop right back out again. All right, so that is it, folks. That's pretty much everything. Personally, I love it. Hold me accountable. I'm giving this to my sister. 30th birthday. She deserves the world and more. All right, folks, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And until next time.